Hey, what's up ladies and gents, it's SpoonyPizzas here. Welcome to my defending tutorial, talking about my method and mindset and what impact that has to my opponent from a psychological point of view. So what I say to myself is for the first 10 to 15 minutes of every match is to keep it tight. Make it awkward as hell for my opponent to progress in my half of the pitch. You're going to see here that I don't press from the front. I keep my front line around the halfway line at most, and I want to force my opponent to play those risky passes and try and create unforced errors. I want him to think, damn, there's literally no way past this defensive block. At the start, he's going to think he's like Barcelona, playing passes across his back line, feeling very comfortable, but before long, he's going to then realise he's actually Sheffield United, and he can't barely get into my half without being pressed or challenged. Notice how he's playing these much longer passes, trying to switch the play, but it's still congested and difficult for him to progress. I'll share my tactics in a separate video, but he's really struggling to go forward, and once again he's trying to maintain possession by going backwards and then makes this unforced error. But I don't want too many players to go forward at this time, so I try to release my player on the quick counter, but it is intercepted and I'm back in my defensive mindset again. I win the ball back once more and I try to release my player to go down the wing, but to no avail. I can tell I'm starting to break them mentally as they throw the ball directly to my player, and I can tell that I'm getting into their head that my formation and this method is difficult to break down, and one swift counter-attack with Chiesa sets up Mbappe to score. Now look at my opponent's mindset, and to be fair, a lot of players are the same. They do the same things. Instead of passing it back to his defense and passing it sideways, looking to probe, looking for gaps in my defense, he tries to go direct, far too direct, without really thinking or looking at what I'm doing with my players. In my mindset, I'm just trying to shut down all avenues of attack. To be fair, my attacking game wasn't to the level I'm usually at, so do excuse the poor decision making. But what is easy is the defending. It's all about bringing players back, staying goal side, tracking runs, intercepting pass lanes, using the matchup button when you are in that passing lane. Just remember to really sprint. You do require good player selection through left bumper and L1 and the use of right stick. There is a setting in your controller menu for player or ball selection with the right stick. I prefer player selection as I find that quicker to select the right player that I want. Now just look at this. I mean, if you've been watching him play, you'll notice he's sort of lost the plot. Instead of passing around at the back, like I say, probing, he's just firing these long balls up to his strikers, just trying to be as direct as possible. I pick up the ball, and Nkunku here plays it into Mbappe, little double touch back to Nkunku. You can see I'm starting to slowly pick him apart. Unlucky with the shot, but look at that again. He plays it straight to my player. That was too easy, and he's going to be made to be punished here as Nkunku gets the next goal, and he's going to quit out. My next opponent was clearly higher caliber. No offense to the previous chap who started well but lost his cool once he went to goal down. You can clearly tell by the way this player is moving the ball, actually using dribbles to create angles and play through me. He started with an attacking strategy, and with these tactics that I'm using, I will always match the strategy that my opponent is using, because it just seems to work very, very nicely. But you can see here, he is passing through me pretty much at will. Even though I've got all those players in there, he somehow seems to get a strike on goal, but from range, and it's easily blocked. But I'm able to counter. But look how easy it was for me to create this chance compared to what he had to deal with. The amount of bodies in the way, the amount of players in the way, and that makes it a lot harder. When I realized that this guy was pretty good, I changed my sort of defending tactics to push him higher up the pitch. And because I'm playing this attacking strategy, it means more of my players are going to be forward anyway. So that was the sort of plan from here going forward, was to apply a lot of pressure on this guy. Not sit back, not wait, because he was, like I said, he's passing through me. So you'll see a much higher press from pretty much the get-go. See? And I could see he's like dawdling on the ball quite a lot. In his own half. So like I said, he was dribbling to create angles, but then he did it too often, and I was able to sort of jump on him during these transitions. So that was really important when it came to sort of defending against this guy, because if I sit back, he's going to pass through me, but applying that pressure and pushing him back towards his own goal, you know, sort of created this goal here from that counter press. So he takes the kickoff. And now look at the difference, okay? So he's sort of dribbling, probing, looking for someone to pass to. Again, it's very difficult with this formation, but he does it again. He's still passing through me again. He gets a little bit unlucky there. He almost got it through to his to his striker, unable to build from the back. So I realised that you can't just let this guy play like he is here. He gives the ball away cheaply there. But with that high press, forcing him back, Mbappe has a go. Unfortunately, didn't get the rebound there to go my way. Goal kick with the goalkeeper now. Kicks it long. And this is what he sort of reverted to in the end. Going long because it started to be... He was struggling to deal with this press. You can see there, look. If you look at the map down the bottom, you can see I've pushed the defensive line right up. So he's going to be forced to go long. And that's an easy win every day of the week. Just stay his side, not goal side actually on that occasion. Because if there's no need for me to go goal side, I had players in behind anyway, so to cover. And then Mbappe's through. He should do better here to score. But again, it's that counter pressing. And look at this. Look at the press here. It's very effective. And he goes back, and it's easily picked up. It's one of the problems with eFootball, I think. The lack of ability to go backwards a lot of the times. It doesn't reward you for like maintaining possession. It rewards you for going forward at the earliest opportunity, and sort of rewards this counter pressing style. But you can see there's just no way through now, and he's really struggling. I think this is where I get the next goal. It is, yes, at the near post there. And then my opponent was done. He'd seen enough and he quit out. So that is the sort of mindset and technique, and I will share these tactics with you in another video. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.